These are like huge. Joy McCarthy, holistic nutritionist of Joyous Health, and backed by popular demand, I'm going to show you what's in my grocery bag. So every week on Thursdays, I come home to a gift, basically. I subscribe to a delivery called Organics Live, and I have an organics box waiting for me of all this delicious and amazing food that I'm going to eat for the next 7 days. So I'm going to show you exactly what was in my box this week. First up are these romaine hearts. And I will probably chop some of these up, put it in a salad, or I might toss them in a smoothie or juice them because romaine lettuce is really, really hydrating. Next up are some bananas. I have some organic bananas. Bananas, of course, you probably know they're a good source of potassium, but they're also a good source of B6. My favorite way to use bananas is slice them up like pepperoni slices and put them on toast. So I have a great recipe in my book for maple banana almond butter sandwich. You've got to try it. So delicious. My next two items in my organics delivery box are both a great source of vitamin C. I have some kiwis. My favorite way to eat kiwi is just to cut it in half and use a spoon and scoop it out. Perfect afternoon snack when you want something hydrating and you want something sweet. My next item, as I mentioned, also a good source of vitamin C, are these organic yellow peppers. I love roasting peppers. It brings out the sweetness, but you could totally just eat them raw. And so if you eat it raw, then you're going to get lots of enzymes. You're going to get lots more vitamin C than if you cook it. So chop it up and enjoy it with some hummus. My next item is this beautiful leafy green called Swiss chard. Now with Swiss chard, it is a very hydrating green, as you can see from the stems, so there's a bunch of things you could do. My favorite thing to do with Swiss chard is just chop it up, saute it with some onions, and put a little bit of organic tamari on it. So delicious. You could also juice it, you could eat it raw. So many ways to use Swiss chard. Very, very detoxifying, so this is a total beauty food. My next item, and I practically need a crane to lift these out of the box, are these amazing organic beets. Yes, they are organic despite their huge, enormous size. So these could totally, you could do some bicep curls with these. They're pretty heavy, but beets are amazing for liver health. Beets are such a liver-loving food, and don't discard the greens because this is a very nutrient-dense part of the beets. It is very bitter, so you just want to keep that in mind if you're going to be cooking with it, tossing it into a stir fry, juicing it, tossing it into a smoothie. Just keep in mind it's super bitter. Now, because they're organic, I would not peel these. I would chop them up into chunks. You could eat them raw. You could grate them into a salad. You could bake them. The last thing about beets is they're an awesome way to check your transit time. And what I mean by that is when you eat beets, particularly raw beets, you want to time how long it takes to come out the other end, and you will know. So it should be between 12 and 24 hours that you should see beets in the toilet, but it's a great way to check. My next item is cilantro. So fragrant. Cilantro is very detoxifying. So what cilantro does when you eat it, it helps to chelate heavy metals and eliminate them from your body. So cilantro is really delicious in so many different ways. I have a great gazpacho recipe on page 184 of my book that you must try. My next item is cilantro. Now, I know not everybody loves cilantro, but I am a cilantro lover, and cilantro is especially wonderful for heavy metal detox. It adds so much flavor to food, and you could use it, you know, it's not just a garnish. People often think of parsley and cilantro as just the green stuff on top of their fish, but it gives food so much flavor. My next two items are mangoes. So mangoes are super hydrating fruit. They're high in fiber, so this helps with elimination, really good for digestion, and they taste really yummy. So you could toss them in your smoothie. You could just slice them up like this and chew on some mango. So, so delicious. My next item are my 3 avocados. And you might be surprised to know that avocados are actually really hydrating. They're a good source of potassium, they're a good source of B vitamins, and they taste so yummy. Of course, they're a fantastic source of good fat. And you don't want to be afraid of fat because you need to eat fat for beautiful skin, shiny hair, balanced hormones, and it helps you feel satiated. My next item are 2 organic delicious apples, and they are very delicious. Apples, if you've seen my other videos, you know that they're my favorite fruit. I don't need to suggest how you can eat these because I know you love apples too, but I always love getting apples in my delivery. And my final item are 6, I just can't hold them all, red potatoes. Now when you eat these potatoes, please don't peel them. The peel is where most of the fiber and the minerals, the antioxidants are contained. So these are so delicious. First of all, you could just roast them, put a little bit of organic butter or coconut oil on them, some spices, some rosemary would be nice with this as well. And that's my last item. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what is in my organics delivery, and I hope you have a joyous day. Bye!